What did you like most about tonight's victory?
The
4 in a row
energy,
for you.
the energy, the attitude, the defense, and the willingness to share the ball. I think that when you do that, that's a magical key to success. And I thought we did anything that we could and everything we could to share the ball and to attack the rim and rebound. So we did the things that we needed to do. I think that what we're talking about is we know that the gold standard is turnovers, and so that's what it was. Gold standard is turnovers.
Let's start off with some questions. We'll start with Mel Greenberg, and if anyone else wants to raise their hand and address Tekia, Arella, or Coach, you can do that. We'll start with Mel.
Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mel, you need to talk up, please.
All righty. When you got back game one, you said about a couple weeks you felt you'd hit your stride. You've certainly been playing that way. You kind of feel like that's where you're at right now, or a little bit ways to go yet?
Did you say that we're hitting our stride? Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. You said a few weeks ago that it looked like you were hitting your stride. So are you hitting that now, or do you still have a little bit to go?
Yeah, it is. And fortunately, we only have a few more games left, and hopefully we continue to put the pressure on ourselves and shoot and execute the way that we need to. And with that said, and the way everybody's playing, we're more than willing to share the ball with everybody. And when that happens, as you know, Mel, that's a recipe for success. And if we are anything other than that, then we're not gonna play well. We're gonna lose. But we're hitting our stride. Yes.
We'll go to Mike Abramitis next, 24/7 Sports.
Congratulations, Coach and ladies. Good win tonight. Coach, just like against Northwestern in the last game, as well as you played in the first half, you came out in the second half and it seemed like, again, your defensive intensity was ramped up, and the steals were coming, the turnovers were coming, the easy scores were coming. Again, what happened in the locker room between the first half and the second half for it to happen 2 games in a row?
You want to ask a player?
Yeah.
Sure. How about Tekia? She's our steal expert.
Woo! I'm sorry. My voice going from screaming. Like at Purdue, we try to mix our defenses up or whatever the case may be. So it wasn't really working for us. I felt like we wasn't aggressive enough, like we wasn't ourselves. So I told the team, like, we about to get back to what we used to do. Pressuring the ball, like making them pass it in, making them dribble full court, forcing teams to play with 15, 16 seconds on the shot clock. So this half, we said basically that we sucked playing defense. Like we wasn't in help, we wasn't doing what we usually do. We was getting stops, but it was the second line of defense that wasn't there for us. So I took the initiative myself to tell them we was gonna put the press on. I ran it by Coach first to see if it was okay if we did it the original way that we did it, like the original 55. At first they was trying to run us out of it, but the second half, I basically told my teammates to, let them catch the ball, like make it hard for them to dribble. Like anybody could just go full head of steam when they get the ball and go up the court. So I just wanted us to make them play in the backcourt, like make them get the ball across half court. And a couple times they didn't get it in. So I just feel like when we play our basketball, the original basketball that we play, as far as defense, we always going to be successful because, like I said, when it comes to defense, I'm the head of the snake, and I refuse to get our head cut off.
That's good to hear. Well, I want to see it again against Illinois in a couple of days.
Oh, for sure. The pressure on for everybody.
Thank you.
We'll go to Gideon Fox for the next question.
This is for Tekia and for Arella. With only 4 or 5 games left on your schedule, and you guys are the senior, you guys are the leaders on the team. What are you guys telling your teammates heading into this final home stretch?
Basically, we're telling them that every game counts. Every day counts. Every practice counts. I had class this morning. Well, yeah, this morning to afternoon, so I missed a little bit of the shoot-around. And I heard when I came back that Mack was speaking to the team about just, like, how we need every single body on this team. Even the people who are not playing, everyone needs to be focused. We need subs. We need all of this, and basically, I feel like we kind of put it into play today. We could do better, and we could step up a lot more, and a lot of other people could step up a lot more. But I think it's just all a process. Everybody's coming into their own, and I think once we realize that everything is crucial from this point on, even the people who aren't making as much as an impact, once they step up and realize that, then we'll really hit our full stride. Like, you guys think, by watching this, that we're playing our best basketball, and really we haven't even played our best basketball yet. We're just holding ourselves to a real high standard this year. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, we're really not playing our best basketball. We're playing great basketball, and we're playing together, and we're coming into our own, but there's still a lot more to come, and there's a lot more we expect from each other, too.
Next question from Sunil Sundaraj.
Thanks, Matt. This question is Coach Stringer. Coach, congrats on the win. I had to ask you, said able to play, I think, 11 players, in tonight's game. Can you just talk about that, Coach? Just being able to, some of the players that didn't see action, in the past couple of games, and now being able to see the forward tonight. Can you talk about that?
Well, let me say this. It's interesting because I think that there's times where maybe the freshmen or underclassmen think that we're just on their necks all the time, but it truly hasn't been. But the seniors have stepped up, and in a big way, because we all know that in order to have championship level teams, it doesn't come from the coaches, quite honestly. It comes from the players. They put that level of intensity on each other. And I think that, Mel, you've been around a lot, and you've been around teams that I've been fortunate enough to coach. And you can see them, they're in your face right from the beginning. They don't play. And that's what this is all about. And we're grateful that Arella as well as T-Baby are the people that are leaning forward, and they just want to get, and they're giving a sermon every day. I say sermon just because we're trying to help everybody to understand, because my thought is that they don't know what they don't know, and so they look like they go like, yeah, we want to play. They don't have a clue. They don't even have experience to know when the pressure's on, when we're playing at the highest levels, and we've got games that they've got to think and be there. If we're saying this is what's going to happen on this particular cut or curl, that's what it's got to be. But we've got to put ourselves in that particular pressure mode, and if we do that, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But for me, the great thing, coaching, I was saying to Coach Eatman that I want to play a number of games, for example, and I know how you guys are. So I wanted to play Connecticut. I want for us to get back to playing Connecticut, playing Stanford. Schools like that, and that's what we intend to do. So, and we're holding ourselves to that standard. Thank goodness we have freshmen that are leading the way, and with that understood, then there's no reason why we can't, if everybody holds themselves to that same standard. And I think that people like you, Mel, and others of you who deal with the national press is going to be the people that is going to be the first one, asking that we play this game. But make sure you get people out here and get them to the games, okay?